Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. There are no kings in the Marianas, the nation's very first protest.
Also tonight, tourism gets an overhaul. What can our islands offer visitors from all over the world? And
no awards for the advocates of the green, but there's no halt to the cause.
In sports, a tale as old as time, shooting hoops on the east side of Saipan.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Your search for unbeatable internet speeds is over. Visit Docomo Pacific today and sign up for as low as $60 a month so you can experience our fast, reliable internet speeds for yourself. Docomo Pacific, better together.
This is a bag. But for Steve, this bag gives him food cred. Because now everyone knows that when they have that craving, or they're just looking for the perfect deal, well, they just need to follow Steve.
Follow him all the way to the new McTerry Deluxe at McDonald's. It's an all-beef patty smothered with teriyaki sauce topped with lettuce and tomato on a sesame seed bun. For a limited time, price and participation may vary.
Hafaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on October 20 from our studio on Capitol Hill.
On Beach Road, Saturday morning, here on Saipan, where America's Day begins, the very first No Kings rally of the American Day. Depending on who is reporting, between 3 and 7 million Americans assembled in over 2,100 cities, towns, and territories across the United States to declare that the American Revolution was founded on the concept of democratic rule and that we will never be a land governed by authoritarian rule. No kings. Jeff Race.
That Donald Trump sees himself as somebody who wants to be America's first dictator. And so, you know, if you look at the dictatorship in, for instance, Russia, Putin has all the oligarchs that are his allies, and Trump has that with the rich people in America. So he's kind of following the same model.
So why do you think the Republican Party, specifically, is falling in line behind it?
Fear. They fear Donald Trump. People think that the Republican Party, I don't even call it the Republican Party, it's the MAGA Party. I think the Republican Party is dead. But how they claim to represent, you know, the working person when they're taking away their health care, they're raising their taxes, they're taking away their government services. It's all just like a, you know, it's a house of cards built on lies that they're promoting.
Of course.
I would just like to say that, you know, when you see the military in the streets of our country, when you see the people's rights to free speech are being taken away, when you see that there's no due process for certain groups of people, when you see that you know, ICE is breaking down people's doors without warrants, when you see that in all these areas, Donald Trump and the Trump regime is calling the people out here terrorists just because they're trying to demonize us for exercising our First Amendment rights. None of that is okay, and it's all part of a plan to quell dissent so that people are scared. We should not be scared in this country.
Katie.
and that we come out and hold signs for the people that don't have a chance to have a voice. That there's little kids that are being taken from their houses, and there are people that are being treated with so much cruelty, and I cannot support what's happening with ICE. I actually saw one day in front of the Gold's Gym, two unmarked vehicles pull over a woman who was walking with her grocery bags and arrested her on the street and put her in the back. I recorded some of it. And then the next morning I was at a salon with some women that are from China, and they showed me videos of their neighbor agents like breaking the windows and busting into their houses. So.
Katie said that these events happened back in February, but she feels the effects to this day. To be clear, the NMI, though a commonwealth of the United States, is not yet as cynical nor divided as those living on the mainland USA.
The thing I love about the Northern Mariana Islands is I love going to the polls every time we have an election, and you see how happy people are here to be exercising their democratic rights, right? They are thrilled, and I love the whole atmosphere of voting here. And I don't want people here to ever have, to be losing any of those rights. So I think that, we can look at the CNMI as a role model or a little microcosm for what we want the rest of the United States to be forever.
A local man accused of automobile battering is released to a third-party custodian. Roland Tadella is alleged to cause damage to a victim's vehicle on 2 separate occasions in September, one time slashing all 4 tires and another time bashing the headlights, rearview mirror, and windshield. Today in court, the defendant is granted third-party custodianship. Bail is set at $5,000. Tadella is ordered to have no contact between himself and the alleged victim and is placed under house arrest pending resumption of the prosecution.
An alleged killer arrives in court attempting to change his not guilty plea. The judge rejects his offer. In Judge Joseph Camacho's courtroom this morning, the accused, Moses Cabrera, attempts to accept a plea agreement that would net him a prison sentence of 6 years. Cabrera, 79 years old, was arrested in August of 2024 after the body of his younger brother, Pedro Cabrera, was found abandoned at Garapan fishing base. Pedro was identified by police because of the dragon tattoo inked onto his stomach. When interviewed by police, Moses confessed to hitting his brother in the head with a hammer during an argument over land, but claimed he hit him out of self-defense. He said his brother threatened him with a knife. The victim, Pedro Cabrera, had previously spent many years in prison on counts of murder and child molestation. Today, in court, the sister of both the victim and accused claims the family has forgiven Moses for what he has done and asks for him to be released into their care. Chester Hines of the prosecution asks the court to accept a plea agreement of 6 years for involuntary manslaughter. The judge rejects the plea agreement. The statute carries a punishment of up to 10 years. The next hearing will be on November the 19th. Although the diversification of NMI industry options is in constant development, tourism is still our #1 industry. Jamaica Tyaron is the managing director of the Marianas Visitors Authority.
What we're doing right now is, a start to that is our rebranding. We've never done rebranding, and we've never really had a consistent message in which we want to go out to the world, to our target markets, and to potential new markets with who we are as a destination, what makes us unique, and how we can attract the visitors to our islands that don't want to just come just to enjoy our beautiful beaches and our beautiful sites, but also to really connect and experience authentic experiences on the islands. We would rebuild tourism, basically involving the community from the ground up, leveraging our unique geographic location, our unique history, our rich cultural heritage and traditions of our people, and designing products and experiences around that. Part of our huge strategy this year is to work with our local people, local content creators, local videographers and photographers, and get content more organically produced by our local people and with stories about the local lifestyle and our culture and our history here.
MVA will continue to sponsor signature events that celebrate physical discomfort or challenges, as the case may be, including the coming Hell of the Marianas, the Tinian Pica Pepper Festival, and the Saipan and Rota marathons, and also a new ultra marathon for people who are clearly ultra.
Coming up, the brethren gather and invite the governor to their party.
And the Green Gala. Let us show you what happened. More news next.
Trust between service provider and customer is important because it forms the foundation for a long-term positive relationship. Trust influences everything from customer satisfaction to loyalty to community relationships.
Customers provide feedback on the services they receive from us, and their experience is our success.
I recommend Docomo Pacific to a lot of people, especially if you game. If you're like me, who live basically around the internet, they really, Docomo does really care for those who are their customers.
Honestly, from where I work at, I'm a customer service, and customer service is big for me, and they meet our expectations.
One of the positives of being a Docomo customer is the service. For us as a restaurant, we focus a lot on customer service, and it's nice to see, Docomo doing the same thing.
It's clear that they've been working to deliver more value for local businesses like ours. When their internet works consistently, it fades into the background, and that's how it should be.
I'm just so tired of you. You're not here. Oh, I'm just so fed up with you already. Why can't you just be, a good father and all of that and just help me out? And I don't even know what to say anymore because I'm tired. Look at you.
In our village, everyone knows everyone. But when my mom is home, she turns into a different person.
You think you're better than me? You're just like everyone else. Nothing.
I don't know why Mommy yells like that. Daddy always stays quiet, but it makes me scared.
Hey, so how's everything at home? I noticed you were looking a little sad in class today.
The teacher asked if I was okay. I didn't know what to say, but I told her everything.
Thank you for coming in and seeing us, Luan. I want to give you some pamphlets and some help. As you can see, this is, how to get away from your domestic wife.
People listened. They didn't judge us. They helped Daddy and me find a safe place. Now, there's no more yelling. Daddy makes me happy and safe. We laugh together. My dad and I were scared, but now we are not, because in our community, we take care of each other.
If you see something, say something. Families impacted by domestic violence need your voice. Call for help. Together, we can break the cycle and build our families. To make a report, call the Division on Youth Services Child Protective Services 24-hour on-call number for Saipan at 670-285-2780 or 2781. For Tinian at 670-287-3268. For Rota at 670-287-2553. For emergencies, please call 911. Tell a teacher, counselor, or trusted adult. We are here for you.
I love Marianne's coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Welcome back. You're watching the Monday night edition of the Channel 2 News.
The Freemasons are the world's oldest secular fraternal organization, dating back to medieval guilds of stonemasons. If you see one Freemason alone, you probably call him by his name. If you see a whole group of them, they are called a fraternity of Freemasons. If you see a fraternity of Freemasons visiting the governor of the CNMI, they are treated as honored guests. Arriving for a long weekend, close to 80 Masons and their wives from the Philippines, Japan, Taiwan, and Guam meet their brethren for a convention of Masonic lodges here on Saipan. The governor is graciously invited to the ceremonial dinner.
You're invited on the Grandmaster's night?
Saturday night, yes.
Saturday night. There's no ceremony like you already...
I don't want 2-3 hour ceremony.
And they know already.
You already experienced it.
But you go on
I love to attend
dinner.
those, but I don't want to be at the bottom, last guy to stop. It's 3 hours sitting there.
Pleasantries are pleasant, hands are shaken, gifts are exchanged, memories are made. Arnel Zantua from Guam.
But I think it's about time to go to Saipan and also to visit the Brethren of Guam. At the same time, to boost the tourism of Saipan, because I believe that we need to have more people to go to Saipan at the same time.
What is Freemasons?
Freemason is a group of, the oldest fraternity in the world, and it's the best fraternity that I know. And this, it makes good man better. Being a Mason is a continuously of learning. So if you know that if you're a good person, we make you a better person. The thing with Mason is we're a brother of secrets.
As the meeting comes to an end, the fraternity of Masons is secreted back to their traveling van to continue learning about the island of Saipan.
Although the traditional awarding for Best Environmental Steward did not happen, it doesn't stop the community from conserving our natural resources, and it definitely doesn't stop them from dancing. The Mariana Islands Nature Alliance, or MINA, hosted their 20th anniversary of the Green Gala this past weekend. This signature event raises funds to continue the programs of their nonprofit organization. Founding member and longest-serving board member Fran Kostru opens the evening.
For 2 decades, MINA has stood at the heart of island conservation, empowering communities, restoring habitats, and inspiring the next generation of environmental stewards, many who now have jobs in conservation.
MINA founding member and first chairman Jesus Borja shares the meaningful name behind the organization.
In our local language, MINA technically means only a mine. But the connotation behind it, when any Chamorro or Carolinian would talk about Masogda y Mina, that means they found a rich mine. And we knew deep down that we, in fact, in the Northern Marianas, were rich in our resources, and we had to do everything possible to protect it.
Birdie Carpenter is visiting from Colorado and is rooted in the Marianas.
I did read about MINA, and I think it's amazing. I love everything that they're doing, and I love that they get so much support to take care of this island and all the resources, because this is what keeps them going. This is what keeps them alive, and it's a very good cause. It's a very good cause. So, yes, 2 thumbs up for everything that they do. I love it.
Project support specialist and lead Tossie Watch Ranger Dan Ogumoro has been with MINA for 10 years.
A lot of environmental stewardship, a lot of conservation. It's a weird time, especially economically, but there's always, saving the environment doesn't really cost a thing. My favorite thing in working with MINA, man, I have to say it's working with the students, doing outreach with them, presenting to them, engaging with them, and just seeing how innocent they are, and it's fulfilling. it's definitely fulfilling.
MENA Executive Director Roberta Guerrero has been a part of the conservation advocacy since 2017.
Our resources here are very limited, and if we don't take care of them, we don't have anything to give to our kids, and I think that's what this whole room is about. Everyone in this room is their desire to have something sustainable so for future generations they can still call Saipan home.
This year, the traditional awarding and recognition of the island's top environmentalists did not occur.
I mean, let's be honest, we're in the doldrums economically, and we live in an ocean, you know what doldrums are. And so previous years for the galas, the donations have been, extraordinary. This year has been challenging.
Even without the accolades of who did the most for our natural resources in the CNMI, the event had a sold-out room full of environmental stewards enjoying great food, lots of photo opportunity, and the majority on the dance floor for some island jams.
Mark Rubigo can boogie. Ooh. Coming up in sports, the ballers have a beauty in their sights. Will they shoot their shot? Stay tuned.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style.
At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
I'm a savage. Drop the classic. Big dreams, I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got his eyes, they keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth. Where's your worth?
The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone. I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! This Saturday in the village of Kagman on the island of Saipan, a battle was fought and won, but not with spears or arrows, with a basketball on a court. No kings were invited, no kings were invoked, just a woman. Let's call her Helen of Kagman. The mythic Trojan War was fought over the exalted beauty of a single woman, her name, Helen of Troy. On Saturday, overlooking the magnificence of the Pacific Ocean, at the courts of Kagman 2, swoosh. The Mayor's Cup is fought for, and the prize? What is the driving force of all young men? Could the prize be this woman? Let's call her Helen of Kagman. Nice shot! Whoa, nice shot! Nice shot! In September, the first in the series of Mayor's Cup tournaments was completed with a team Hot Shots crowned the victors. This morning, slated to play the first game of the day, the Hot Shots were late in arriving to Kagman 2.
We're on our way up to Kagman. We're pretty far from where this place is, so it takes a few minutes to get up here. Yeah.
After finally lacing on their sneakers and with Helen watching serenely in the distance, the Hot Shots are faced with a team that did not fare so well in the previous tourney, Team Upper San Antonio, USA. A fierce battle ensues. In the hot morning sun, Ben Maritita refs the game while LaMelo Ball of Team USA puts the Hot Shots in the spin cycle. Helen is impressed. However, Team USA begins to wilt in the morning sun until a left-handed layup wins the game for USA.
Yep, Upper San Antonio, USA.
Okay, so what happened? You guys weren't supposed to win this game.
We weren't supposed to, but we come and try hard, so we won.
The day passes, teams compete. Helen watches from a glorious distance until the final game where Team USA from Upper San Antonio battles Team Bricklayers from Kagman for the honor of a woman. And the Bricklayers do not lay bricks. They shoot a sky-high swish to glorious victory. The boys celebrate with joy and reverie until they realized that the beauteous Helen of Kagman had long ago gone home.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of scattered showers and low temperatures of around 76 degrees. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is forecast to be lovely with only a 20% chance of rainfall, with temperatures ranging from 87 degrees in the day and down to 77 degrees in the night. The sun has set at 5:54 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow morning at 6:10 a.m., just in time for the rosy fingers of dawn to lift the heavy eyelids of one Helen of Kagman, who has absolutely no idea that the entire basketball tournament was in her honor. And I will see you in the water or on the land.
Well, that's news, Helen of Kagman, and weather. Thank you for joining us, CNMI.
See you, Helen.